So this is all about Sight Reader 3. So to be clear, this week's all about Sight Reader 3. We're going to practice it today together. So I'm going to give you guys a lesson on it. You're going to go and practice it individually, and I'm going to be checking in with you guys over the Zoom, like the Zoom groups. But you're going to have to be kind of like a group of one, if that makes sense. And then you're going to practice it tomorrow. We're going to do kind of a similar thing on Wednesday, but I'm going to be checking in with each of you guys, hearing you play a little bit of it. And then this will be due on Friday. We have a routine here, right? We were introduced a musical thing, and we work on it all week, and we submit it at the end of the week. Wipe off the sweat on Friday. Or if you guys need those extra days, that's fine too. You just have to ask me, and you can always have an extra day. And yeah, we're in a good routine here. So Sight Reader 3, definitely the most difficult. And Nick totally figured it out. We have half notes that are involved here. So I'm taking a look here. Instead of the whole notes, and just for those of you guys who forgot, whole notes take up 4 beats. So this is like an E, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a long note. And half notes are 2 beats. Quarter notes, as in these quarter notes right here, are 1 beat. That's a good question, Max. We might be turning in spooky music on Friday. I want to see how you guys are doing first. We'll work on that the second half of class. Okay, so we're going to start out with some notes here. All right, so everyone get out a pencil. Everyone get out a pencil, because we're going to be marking up our music. Very nice. Gavin, you ready? Good to see you. Camden, do you have your pencil ready? Nice. Ready to go. Okay. And oftentimes when we're doing a music thing and it seems like you don't understand something, sometimes doing a little bit of pencil work is the way to go. Okay, so you guys have Sight Reader 3 here. Now we have 2 G's here. So I'm going to put G. I'm going to put a couple spaces. I'm going to put another G. Okay, and then I'm going to put a dash next to those because they're half notes. I'm going to think G, wait. G, wait. So you're going to let that G ring out. Okay, if a G is on the open E string, everyone tell me which fret is that G. So someone put that in the chat box. Let's see if we have any smart kiddos in here. Type into the chat box. What do we think? Nice. Nice. Gavin says 3rd, and Devin says 3rd, and Aiden and John. And you guys know it. And Layla knows it, and Jet knows it. It's the 3rd fret. So, you know what? I don't like how small this little box is. I'm going to go for, so I'm going to go over here. I'm going to grab this giant 3 here. I'm going to drag that down. Actually, I'm going to grab this G too, because I think it's nice and big, easy to see. There we go. Now, because there's 2 G's here, there we go. G, wait, G, wait. Okay. Second measure. We're going to go to F. Go ahead and type in the chat box which fret the F is. 1st fret. Very nice. I'm going to be masking here. See if I can go to 7. There we go, and I should be able to see what I'm doing a little bit better. And I'm going to copy this over, and we have 1st fret. And, we have our 3rd measure. We have E and E, and that should just be a 0. And these exercises are so tricky because it's like just as soon as you think you're getting the hang of it, it'll twist you up. And that's what this one's all about. So we have a G and then an E. Both of those half notes, both those taking up 2 beats. Okay. We have a G and then an E. All right. Cool. Go ahead and pick up your guitars. We're going to work on this together. Here we go. Let's switch over to my camera. Make sure that you guys can kind of see my fingers here. All right. Here we go. Okay, so we start off with the 3rd fret on half notes. So let's just work on half notes. We're just going to loop that first measure here for a little while. And it goes like this. G, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are half notes. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's generally what the first measure is going to sound like. All this just 2 of them, right? Okay. Now we're going to take the second measure, which is, of course, Fs. Okay, so 2 Fs. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how you count out half notes. E, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the 4th measure, which I'm moving around my mouse right now, so you should be able to see, is going to go G, E. G, 2, 3, 4. Okay. A couple things that are happening that I really want you to push yourself to do is say it while you play it. Say it while you play it. Meaning that like you should be saying 1, 2, 3, 4 as you go. If you're not saying 1, 2, 3, 4, it's probably going to be inaccurate or like kind of weird or something like that. Okay, so we're going to do the whole first line here. We're going to talk through it. And all right, starting with the G, put your 3 fingers down, ready to kick in. I know Butters probably saw a dog walking past in the back alley and now he's gone crazy. Okay, we have our G ready. 1, 2, here we go. G, 2, 3, second measure. F, 2, 3, 4. E, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember that last measure here, the G, E, switches. All right. Now, I'm going to go and put down, let's go through that again. Here we are. From whole top line, 1, 2, here we go. G, 2, 3, 4. F, 2, 3, 4. E, 2, 3, 4. G, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Let's put down the guitars. Let's get back out the pencils. I'm going to switch my camera here back to a front-facing camera. There we are. Okay. And we're going to do... I'm going to do a little copy and paste here again. But obviously these are the wrong letters. We're going to fix the letters. How about one of you guys type in? One of you guys type in the letters for me. We have 4 quarter notes. 4 quarter notes. What are the letters on that? Yay! Allison figured it out. E, G, E, G. Egg. And who else figured it out? Yay! Mia figured it out. So does Alex. Nice. Ooh. Why didn't somebody else type in the fingerings for that? Someone type in the fingerings for that. So you have to think what an E is, and then G, and then E, and then G. 0303. Nice. 0, 3. 0, 3. Good. Now, hey, wait a minute. This measure is just like the one above it. A lot of what music's all about is looking and seeing if you can literally just like recognize that you've seen something like that before and just go with that. Okay? And then we have another set of quarter notes here. I'm going to go a little bit and fast forward here. Oops, that starts out with an F and then goes to a G. So it goes F, G, F, G, which should be 1, 3, 1, 3. 1, 3, 1, 3. And then the final one goes E, E. Hey, that's the same as this one up over here. So I'm just going to copy that. Let's see if I can get that going. There we are. All right. So we have 1, E, G, F, 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 G, F, G, E, E. And then we're going to talk about what this thing is. Okay. All right. I'm going to play it first. And why don't you guys see if you can follow along. Camera 2. We got fingers cam. And the first measure goes E, G, E, G. Why don't you go ahead and play that back? Very nice, Gavin. I just saw your comment. E, G, E, G. Good. And then the second measure should be those 2 F half notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or F, wait, F, wait. And you stop, right? Or half notes are 2 beats long, so you kind of have to think. Sometimes I even bob my head or bob my hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that for those 2 Fs. Try to make sure that you don't rush those. Third measure, F, G, F, G. Let's do that again. F, G, F, G. Good, good. And then we end off with E, E. Remember, they're half notes, so we have to have those E, E. One more time. E and E. Cool. I'm going to glue that together. We're going to take the whole bottom line, and I'm going to count you off. See if you can play right along with me. And 1, 2, here we go. E, G, F, 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 G, F, G, E, E. Let's try that again. All together on the bottom line. 1, 2, here we go. E, G, F, 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 G, F, G, E, E. All right. I'm hoping you're being successful right now. Before we go into breakout rooms, I just have one more thing to talk about, and that's this little dot thing down over here. Why don't you guys go put it in the chat box if you know what this is. It's kind of an odd symbol. Yay, Bianca figured it out. It's called, and Layla did too. It's called a repeat sign, okay? And this repeat sign means that you go all the way back to the beginning. You go all the way back to the beginning and you play the whole thing again. And so Sight Reader 3, and actually some of these other ones too, we probably should have been doing the repeat sign the entire time. But for Sight Reader 3, we're definitely going to implement that. So you play the whole thing. You get to the end, go back to the beginning, play the whole thing again, and then you just play it twice. You're not stuck in an infinite loop. Just twice is good enough. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can start off at the beginning, play the whole first line and the whole second line, and we run back to the beginning and do it again. We may have a little pause to kind of talk about it in the middle, but here we go. All right, everyone get your G ready. Remember, these are half notes, so no rush on those G's. It's pretty common for my students to accidentally rush those, forgetting that they should be 2 beats each. So you kind of have to slow your impulses down on that. Think 1, 2. And from the top, 1, 2, ready, go. G, G, switch to F, 2, 3, switch to E, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Second line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, F, G, E, 2. And we're going to repeat back to the beginning. Go. G, 2, 3, 4, F, 2, 3. Here's the third measure. E, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, F, G, last measure, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, guys, we're going to do a short practice session. I'm actually not going to tell you when we're going to come back. I'm going to start